Brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Both fighters 34 years of age. Both fighters 5'11" tall. Slight reach advantage for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, now for the introductions, back inside of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is sponsored by Poker Stars. Play and win the gold octagon chip for a ridiculously cool prize. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding an undefeated professional record. 19 wins, no losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5'11" tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Heartland, Wisconsin, presenting the number 5 ranked welterweight contender in the world, Ben Askren. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer holding a professional record, 33 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5'11" tall, weighing in at 170.5 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the number 4 ranked welterweight contender in the world, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Jason Herzog.
Jason Herzog back in there for this one. Ariane Celeste is here. Brittany Palmer, Brooklyn Wren also on hand. Gamebred is in the building. And these guys just flapping gums at each other any chance they get. The fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. One of the greatest knockouts you'll ever see!
Oh my goodness!
Askren stiff as a ball!
Oh my goodness!
Gamebred!
Oh my goodness! Wow! Wow! Masvidal just made a statement.
And he has just turned in the fastest knockout in UFC history.
What is that, 3 seconds?
5 seconds,
Wow.
the official time.
Sorry, Dwayne Ludwig. He got you.
And it'll be interesting when you talk to Masvidal in terms of how much they talked about opening that way. Just like that, Masvidal takes Ben Askren's O.
Ben is waking up. He doesn't know what happened yet. He's trying to get back up, and they're trying to keep him down. He's still out.
Let's take a look at it. This fight replay is brought to you by Nemirov, bold character since 1872.
Here it is in real time. My goodness. My goodness.
So the fastest knockout in UFC history.
You know, he was out immediately. All this is academic. He could have they could have stopped it at 2 seconds. I mean, that is, yeah, he's out cold. I mean, that is about as clean a flying knee as you will ever see. He anticipated Ben dropping down. Look at this. Ben drops down and goes into it as he's going for the legs. He anticipated it perfectly.
Oh,
I mean, that is straight out of Yoel Romero's book, right?
He's still really out, Joe.
Yeah, he's still out. That was a brutal, brutal knockout. I mean, he's still struggling to regain consciousness. He can't get back up to his feet.
The medical professionals and the referee attending to Ben Askren, but how good does that feel for Gamebred? A lifetime in the game, and if you were trying to make a statement to earn a shot at Kamaru Usman, you cannot make a bigger statement than that as Gamebred turns in a piece of UFC history tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that was a fireworks display. And Ben is trying to sit up now, but I mean, he should be carefully watched here. That was an absolutely brutal knockout. Not just the knockout, but the subsequent hammers that he received after he was out cold. 2 big power shots to the face of a completely unconscious guy.
And everyone in this arena is still standing in awe of what they just saw. These fighter stats are brought to you by Poker Stars, pound for pound. the greatest online poker experience in the world. Take on the best to win millions of prizes every day on PokerStars, and there are your numbers. Fastest knockout in UFC history. It now belongs to Jorge Masvidal, and he did it against an undefeated fighter who had not lost in 20 pro fights.
Listen, if you're going to try to face somebody that you know is going to come on your legs eventually, and you're probably going to end up on your back no matter what happens, you might as well try to start the fight like Masvidal did, and holy cow, did it pay off. And I'm just hoping that Ben Askren is okay.
Nice to see Ben Askren get back to his feet. He came back out of retirement to try to pursue his dream to be the best in the world, and that goes by the boards here tonight for Ben Askren in a major, major way. Jorge Masvidal, can you imagine what type of celebration is going on in Miami right now? The official decision is brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Catch all the action with Metro by T-Mobile and never miss a knockout with their reliable network and unlimited data. To wrap this one up, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 5 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
I'm here with the winner and the new owner of the fastest knockout in UFC history at 5 seconds. And Jorge, it really wasn't 5 seconds. It was about a second and a half or 2 seconds. The other seconds was the referee getting to Ben and rescuing him.
You said it best. But I want to take this time on a personal. Thank God Almighty for this journey, man. It's been an amazing journey. 16 years I've been doing this at this level. I want to say hello to my daughter Ava, my son Macho Man, and Jade. I wasn't with her for 4th of July because I had to handle business. I love you. I'll be there soon to celebrate. And American Top Team, Dan Lambert, Steve Mako, Mike Brown, Mo Lawal, Paulino Hernandez, Jesus Gallo, Johnny Eblin, Sidney Outlaw, Nate Coy. These are people that helped me make this moment possible. I really wanted to beat his ass for 14 minutes and 30 seconds, but it didn't get to happen. Whatever. Now back to business. I don't want to say nothing about Ben, so don't ask me nothing because I got nothing nice to say. So my mother told me if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. So we're going to skip Ben questions.
Jorge, the opening move, was this something that you had planned? Did you feel it in the moment? Did you anticipate him shooting? Why the flying knee?
Because he's a bum.
But let's take a look at it here. Did you know that he was going to try to duck down? Because as you time that, I mean, that is as perfect a flying knee as has ever been executed on planet Earth.
That dude was talking wild, man. You know, I had to show him that there's consequences sometimes. There's some bad motherfuckers out there and you don't want to wake them up. You should have kept your mouth shut. I probably would have beat you up in the second round, you know, but I'm so happy though. I just want to thank God again for this journey. I'm coming for that belt. I don't know who's fighting next to it or whatnot, but you guys know who deserves that belt. That's 16 years of hard work. You guys know who deserves that belt, man. I'm here to fight. I'm not the best at cutting promos or the IG shit, but I can fight, man.
Congratulations, sir.
You guys are welcome for ending that dude.
Jorge Masvidal, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man, can he fight. A fighter's fighter, a lifetime in the game. You got to feel good for Jorge Masvidal and Paul Felder. We're going to take another look at this hugely seminal moment, courtesy of the 4D. Here we go.
Look at this. I mean, he sprints full force, flying jump knee right to the side of Ben Askren's head. And the rest, as Joe said, wasn't even necessary. But the ref couldn't get there. Look at that. I mean, there's nothing to say. It was an idea that him and his team came up with. They executed it perfectly. And all the trash talk, you know, there was a lot going on between these two guys.
Well, there's the one. There's the one loss.